Good morning and welcome to Hey Bud Smoking BBQ. This morning we are going to be doing a 45-day dry aged brisket. It's one of our first ones on this channel, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. This morning we are going to be carving up this. This was started out as a 14-pound brisket, and we dry aged it for 45 days. It's got this nice rind on it. So we're going to be cutting this off. We're going to prep this for the grill, and then we're going to be smoking this on our master grill today. So let's before we get started, I want you to see like kind of the progression. So we're going to shoot a little montage, and you can watch it, and then we'll come back and we're going to start slicing into this thing. All right, and that's how we got to this. So we're gonna go ahead and start slicing into this. We're still gonna, basically, when we put this in there, we didn't remove any fat, we didn't trim it at all. We left everything on there so that we could remove as much as we needed to in order to get a good product. So now we're gonna start cutting into this thing. Whenever you do a dry age like this, expect it to be smaller whenever you're done. You're not gonna keep 14 pounds of meat. So this thing's already shrunk probably well over a pound, just in the time that it's been aging. So this is where we're at this morning. So let's go ahead and get into this. There we go. Beautiful. The marbling is ridiculous on this thing. I actually got this one on sale. So I got lucky. 14 pounds for only $48. Prices these days. That's pretty good. But it's a pretty good brisket. Good color. Love the marbling. Let's see, I'll do this. This point is gonna be like delicious. In this case though, it's gonna cook fairly evenly because it's actually pretty even across the top because we had to take so much off the top of the point. So still gonna have quite a bit of fat, which will come off later. We're gonna leave this as much as it can render, you know, allow as much of it to render as possible because we've had to take off so much off the top. We've left as much as we can intact, and now it's time to put this thing together. All right, we're gonna do our beef tallow now as our binder. Get gloves on. We are gonna throw this in the microwave, get it a little softer so it's more pliable, more usable. This is beef tallow from previous project that we did, also from Brisket. It's not dry aged. All right, so we just got our beef tallow out of there. So we're just gonna take a big hunk of this. We're just gonna rub it around. That's gonna be our binder today. Do one hunk on this side. Same thing on the other side. All right, today it's just our Hawaiian sea salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, cumin, and some minced onions. So that's all we're gonna do today. So we're just gonna start covering this thing. Same thing on the other side. Just a couple chunks of this. Just rub it around. So we're gonna take this today to about 165 internal. Then we're gonna wrap it. When we go to wrap it, we're gonna do this wash again with the tallow, so we can keep that moist. And then we're gonna go with the center part here, which is gonna be our thickest part. We're measuring our internal temperatures, and then we'll take it to 200. After we wrap it. So there she is. She's all dolled up, ready to go to the party. All right, let's get that grill started. Like I said, today's the Master Built 800 Gravity Series. So we're gonna start that. We're gonna do some lump charcoal, and we're gonna actually use some applewood chunks of wood in there. So we actually mix it, we actually layer it, and then we throw a couple down in the bottom bin. So, all right, let's go get this thing started. All right, we just pulled this thing off the grill, 165. Now we're gonna get it ready to wrap. So like I said, we're gonna use some of our tallow. We're gonna coat the top of this. You don't have to use anything crazy, just put a nice little coating on there. You don't wanna mess up your bark, but you wanna get a nice amount on there. All right, now that we got our tallow out of there, pull our probe out of the way for a second. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. So I do like to go ahead and throw down some tallow on the paper as well. So just where the brisket's gonna sit. Nothing crazy. All right, and then we're gonna go throw this back on the grill. Take it to 200 degrees, and then we're gonna let it rest, and then you'll get to enjoy the sight of it while you enjoy the taste of it. So. All right, we just pulled this bad boy off the grill. We let it rest for about an hour and a half. And now we're gonna peel her back. Take her probe out. Peel her back, see what she looks like. Lots of juices. Lots of juices. Keep in mind we're gonna save all these juices too. So be careful taking her out of there. All right, put our cutting board up here. Oh, she's jiggly. Look at that. Man, that looks good. All right, we're gonna save all these juices. Don't let them go anywhere. All right. It's right here. You just see this thing is just tender. You just put your almost put your finger right through it. All right. All right, there's that big chunk of fat that we left on there. Actually, look, it rendered pretty good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut her flat off right here. Just gonna split her right down the middle. Oh my God. Those juices are just flowing out of there. Not even touching it. Not even touching it. This is just flowing out of there. Can't stop them. Holy cow, this thing is just super juicy and super tender. So, let's go ahead and slice off a piece. Oh man. It's not going to be quite as flexible, I hope, but just watch this. Barely pulling. That thing is just coming apart. Barely pulling. Alright, let's go ahead and taste a little piece of that. Oh my God, that is so good. That is so freaking good. Alright, now we're going to split this. That is good. Now we're going to split this point here. And same thing. This thing is just tons of juices. So that thing is just falling apart. Go ahead and cut a slice off this. Look at that, it just hangs. This is definitely more tender. It just pulls apart. Like it's nothing. Oh man. You just squeeze it, it just comes apart. I'm gonna try this one now. Oh my God. It has a different flavor than normal brisket. It really does. 45-day dry aged. And you can definitely, there's a little bit of the cheesy funk. It's not overpowering like you get with some steaks. I think the smoke tones it down a lot. like butter. Man, that is so freaking good. I can't believe it turned out this good. There's just so much juice in there. Now keep in mind we did put beef tallow all over this twice, but this turned out really, really nice. And it's just falling apart. Like you can just see, it wants to just pull apart. But anyway, so that's it for us today. Look, this chunk just fell off. That's it for us today on Hey Bud Smoking BBQ. Hopefully you learned something. Like and subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and plate this up. We're gonna eat this for dinner tonight. This is like a whole nother level, and it wasn't overly hard. And it actually only took about 7 hours because we cut so much off of it that it really cut down on the time. So anybody can do this. This is backyard barbecue at its best. So keep that smoke rolling. We'll see you next time. Connie, you want a bite?
I do.
Mommy does.